Hello, I'm Alicia, and today I'm here with Miss Manjeet Mann, who gave an amazing speech to Year 9s and 10s. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for your inspirational speech. Now, may I start by asking you, how did you begin your writing career?
Well, I actually started off as an actor. I never ever saw myself ever becoming a writer. The writing only really came about out of sort of the frustration of my acting career not going the way that I wanted it to go. So about 10 years into my career as an actor, I decided to write myself a play. I wrote a solo show for myself, hoping that it would do some amazing things for me as an actor, which it did, but actually it opened more writing doors for me. So yes, it was. I still see it as a bit of a happy accident, to be honest, that if it wasn't for that little solo show that I put on at a tiny little theatre in Camden, I wouldn't be the author that I am today.
And for those unlucky enough to not be here, what was your talk about in a nutshell?
In a nutshell, I spoke about my journey into writing. I also spoke about my writing process, and I also spoke about the inspiration behind both of my YA novels, Run Rebel and The Crossing. And how both of those books came about, really. Yeah, so in a nutshell, that's kind of what the talk was about.
And right now, I can tell you're very successful. So what's coming in next in your career?
Quite a few things. So I'm not just an author, I write across the board. So I write for theatre and for TV and film as well. And I also still do a bit of acting. So it's kind of a mixture of all of those things. I'm writing my third YA at the moment, so that'll be out next year. I also write picture books, so I've got a new picture book coming out next year as well. I'm turning The Crossing, so my second novel, into a play. So I'll be working on that this year and it'll be touring next year. Run Rebel is touring this year as well. Again, it toured last year, so I adapted that last year and it's touring again this year. And there's little bits of acting work coming in. I do a lot of voiceover at the moment, so a little bit of voiceover work as well. So a bit of everything, yeah.
That sounds amazing. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks so much for having me.